All right, got our game. Let's see. Who are we playing? This guy's from Venezuela. He's a 1798, so that's pretty strong. And yeah, so I'm a little rusty, a little bit out of practice, but we'll see what we can do here. I feel like d4 openings are kind of boring. Like, I much prefer playing against e4 because people usually know like a lot more theory in general when they play d4, in my opinion. At least at like the lower levels like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna play c6. That's the Slav defense. Develop my pieces normally. Castle. Usually in these positions, yeah. Okay, so he pushes, which is kind of inaccurate. Usually you want to keep that pawn tension. It's not a huge mistake or anything, but now it lets me play e5 a little bit easier because, yeah, okay. He's not even castled yet either, so he's doing this a little bit early. I could choose to stop him from playing b5, or I could just ignore it. I'm thinking either b6 or knight d7. If I play knight d7, b5, I could just ignore that. I think I can just do this and then try to play e5 because he's not castled yet. So usually what you want to do is castle early, obviously. He hasn't castled yet, so we're going to try to open up these files in the center. If he plays b5, I think I'm just going to play, okay, play e5 anyway. He takes, take. And yeah, already I'm liking my position. Okay. What does that move do? Alright, so I'm going to pin his knight now because I already have an attack around the knight. So now this should be a little bit uncomfortable for him because if I were to take that knight now, yeah, if I take with the knight, he has to take with a pawn. And then that opens up some attacking lanes for his rook here, but then he can't really castle easily. I should probably take. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. All right. So hopefully we don't get checkmated, but it's looking pretty good for me. I can play d4 now, and that's really going to put him in some trouble. So he has to get his king out of dodge pretty soon. Yeah, see, that's not too scary. He doesn't have any of his pieces developed. If I play this, he's playing knight e4, almost certainly. Maybe I just put pressure on his king in the center. Yeah. That move doesn't do anything. Okay. I think I push here. This is 5 minutes, so I have to move kind of quickly. He's going to play knight here, I think. And then I have to think for a second. I'm thinking like queen e7 if he plays knight e4, because then if he takes my knight, takes, he moves back, which is pretty atrocious. Now he's definitely in trouble. None of his pieces are developed, and I'm kind of just attacking for free here. He doesn't really have too many threats in this position. His king is stuck in the center. So as long as I don't flag here, it should be good. He's trying to trade because he doesn't want to get checkmated. I'm not going to. I'm just going to... Or I could take on e3. Now let's go here. And I should be pretty safe here. My king's castled. I have all my pieces around my king protecting it. He's literally moved his pieces back into their starting squares. He might have to play like e4 or something, at which point I could like sacrifice. Okay, he's trying to move his king out this way. Again, I think just more pressure here. Or do I take? I take, and then I play rook d8. So now he has double isolated pawns there on the F file, which is pretty bad because they're not easy to protect. And then I play knight d5 next, attacking that bishop. And then, yeah, I mean, overall, this is just a little bit of a busted position for him. Oh, there's tactics here with bishop. No, he has knight. Okay. I was thinking bishop e5 to, there's a rook in the corner that I could attack, but then he has knight e3. So I'm going to play knight here first and then that move. So right now he has to address that, and I'm also attacking the bishop. So he has two threats, basically. I'm threatening to win a pawn here, and I'm threatening to trap his rook with bishop e5. Although I'm probably going to run out of time, actually. I'm a little rusty, so I'm a little slow. But, you know, position-wise, we're dominating here. Okay, he plays that move. So, could just win a pawn. Could also, let's take, and then his knight is hanging. That's pretty good. Didn't see that. All right, so now we should just win, hopefully. And then I can play a queen h4 and checkmate him on f2. That's my prediction. Okay, yeah. Same plan. This is pretty bad for him. I also have this dark square bishop I might be able to use. Yeah. Can I just take, and then check maybe? This wasn't well thought out. I probably had mate there that I just missed, but I can also just trap his bishop and he's in trouble. He has to play bishop here, and then I take, and then my rook's attacking too. Or that move. I didn't even look at that. Alright, yeah. That's fine. Also, I have a queen takes h3 with check. Take first. Take check. This king is kind of running out of squares here. Check back here. And I can also just queen my h-pawn. There's really not a lot of ways to go wrong unless I flag. I think I'm just going to queen my h-pawn. Oh, he has rook here. That might cause me a little bit of trouble. No, it doesn't do it. Okay, we're just going to push. Rook there, I have... there's a little bit more defense than I thought, maybe. I can still keep pushing the pawn, though. He's just going to have to take this. And he should probably just resign here, honestly. This is a busted position. I like this turtle, though. He has a nice little profile picture. Moro Coito. It's probably like prodigy 13-year-old that I'm barely beating, but you know, dub is a dub. He's taking a while here. I don't really know why. I mean, not much he can do. Oh, he disconnected. Damn, he rage quit. Bro, I was beating you for like 5 minutes. Why did you like, nah, rage quit, whatever. All right, cool. That's a dub, we'll take it. And yeah, hopefully you learned something from that. Decent game. Probably could have played better, and I'll review this later, but yeah.